Hey, shalom, 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 everyone. My phone went dead. I don't know what it just, man, the time went quick. So, man. All right, let's go finish this lesson off. Y'all bear with me here. I came out here for the pop shop, man. I'm going my way. Man, you know, I'm gonna go through the secret covenant. I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read the whole covenant. And then I'm just gonna try to go through it scripturally because it's long. It's like 4 pages long. Okay? So let's go. For some reason, they keep on, this phone that I'm getting all my service on, you know what I mean, trying to edify the flock on. They constantly fucking with the page, fucking with it, because they don't want me to send the videos out. They take a long time to upload the video. You know, it's just ridiculous because the devil control all the media. He control every fucking thing, man. Ain't no way around this devil wickedness, man. This man here is just a straight up demon. And everything that's happening in the earth right now is because of him. He's the one creating. So let's keep going here. Let's start over. And it reads, let's get it. Hold on. It says, an illusion, it would be so large. Matter of fact, you know what we're gonna do? Hold on, I'm gonna nip this in the bud. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this. Let me see here. Let's do this. First, before we start the lesson, before we start a continuation of the lesson, let's read Revelation chapter 18, verses 22 and 23. Let's get that. And it reads, it said, and the harpers and the musicians and the pipers and the trumpsters shall be heard no more at all Indeed, and no craftsman, no whatsoever craft he be, shall be found no more no more in Indeed, and the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all Indeed. So the Lord is drawing this place up, man. He's making there be any more work in Babylon. AI is taking over. You got millions of people losing their jobs and shit. You know, and they using AI now. Okay, they going with their AI. They say we don't need them no more. So that's what they doing, man. That's what we seeing in the earth. Okay. Verse 23, it said, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in it, and the voice of the bridegroom, it said, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in it. For diversion were the men of earth about sorcery were all nations deceived. See? So this man is these people, man, is straight up high level warlock, witches and warlock at a high level, man. Okay? Let's go here to the covenant. It said, matter of fact, fair use under the copyright statute of 1976. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not monetized. Strictly for educational research purposes. Hold on. Copyright statute. Fair use of the copyright statute. That ain't what I wanted. Fair use of the copyright statute. Okay, fair use under the copyright statute allows the limited use of copyright material without permission for purposes like criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research as outlined in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Determining fair use involves a case-by-case analysis of a four-factor: the purpose, character of use, the nature of the copyright work, the amount of substantiality of the portion used, and the effect of the use of a potential market for the original work. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing some criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So fair use. I'm not monetized. Okay, let's get it. We're gonna get off down there at downtown here, and I'm gonna prophesy and go home. I ain't come out here for nothing. I come out here to slang the sword for the Lord. Get it in. All right, let's get it. Secret covenant. Damn, why the fuck hold on here.
The relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. They will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways, so they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water, also in the air, and will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. They will promise to find a cure from on many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths. They will destroy their minds and reproductive systems.
Hold on, y'all. Let me try to prepare my so y'all can hear.
Evolution, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. They will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways, so they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water, also in the air, and will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn.
Yes.
The soft metals.
What did you say?
It's a new term value, man.
That nigga tried to bust, man. Look at that dude. That nigga, I was right over there, getting ready to get on the bus. Man, dude gonna just up. He seen me. He went around. Just keep going, man. The Lord gonna get him for that. I know you don't like me. I don't like him either. We don't supposed to like people that's not of us. Okay, he ain't of us. He love the white man. He love the devil. He niggas ain't been over, tap dance. People oppressing him, man. Good stepping fetch it ass niggas, man. And you got a lot of our people like this, man. The Lord gonna destroy their ass when that time comes.
I'm a bitch, you know. I'm not a bitch. That's why
I'm calling them when I see it. I'm old school. I'm a lot older.
Nobody worse than them house niggas, though. Them black players.
Nah, we ain't black, brother. We different shades of color.
Yeah, I know that, but you know it's a
No, we ain't black. See, when you let me tell you something. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
When you call yourself black, man, you say you wore the color, you wore the light. When you call yourself black, bro, your coat you got on is black. Your skin is brown. So why do you call yourself black?
You ain't listen. You ever heard of black bootleg?
I heard all this shit, man.
You heard I again. So them the house niggas, them the bitches. Top dance getting ass from.
I'm not mad. I'm doing, this is what I do,
Jesse
man.
Jackson, them.
This what the prophets do. This is what prophets do, man. We prophesy and we serious about what we do.
Facts.
Okay, you know all this knowledge. Why come you ain't out teaching?
I ain't teaching nothing.
Why come you don't teach, man? Don't you know the Lord gonna destroy you for not teaching? If you sit back on this
He
knowledge.
said his prophets will be quiet in the land.
No. The Bible ain't saying nothing about being quiet. The Lord said, go out and prophesy, man.
The Lord is good.
No, you wrong.
I know King David gonna be risen. I don't know no lady.
Let's keep going here with the lesson, y'all. This is where we stopped at.
All right, Eli. Let me be a
15. Let me see, what was it? It said an illusion, it would be so large, so fast, it would escape their perception. Go on up that then, man. I'm prophesying. I'm doing the lesson, bro. I was doing the lesson before you even got on the bus. Oh, wicked ass niggas, man. Lord gonna destroy these niggas, man, with that bullshit. Wicked niggas, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the brothers be talking about. Niggas like that. Man, these niggas are just straight up evil ass niggas, man. It said an illusion, it would be so large, so bad. Talking about King David, nigga. Nigga, you ain't doing what King David would have did. King David would be out here prophesying. Okay? He gonna be doing like the rest of the prophets doing. They gonna be prophesying in latter days, in these last days. That's how we gonna get up out of here. We gonna get delivered from this shit. We prophesying. But those that sit on the sideline, matter of fact, let me do this here. That nigga got me pissed off. A wicked ass nigga. They been in these churches too long. What the Lord gonna do to those that settle on their leads? Okay, right here it says, let's get it, right here. Hosea chapter 9, verse, it said, when you say settle on leave, okay, it said broadly, it says settling on your leave. It said it was symbolic of self-reliant pride. See, these niggas walk around with great pride, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans along these heathen nations, man, they walk around in great pride. Okay, they walk in pride, man, until the Lord bring that judgment, man. Then they ain't gonna be like, oh, Lord, Jesus. Ain't no Jesus gonna save y'all ass, man. Okay, it said broadly in scriptures, settling on your leaves is symbolic of self-reliance, pride, and trusting in your own works, wealth, or appearance rather than depending on YAHAWAHSH. It's like thinking your own growth, beauty, and strength is enough. The Bible consistently warns that those who do this will face judgment. See, so that nigga running around here and then the dude up there driving, they ain't gonna get, the Lord gonna deal with them. It said the Bible constantly warns of those who do this will face judgment or calamity because they refuse the Lord's protection and guidance. Okay? Hosea chapter 9, verse 16, it said, those who settle on their leaves or trusting in outward growth instead of the root of power will be devoured by famine, war, and destruction. Okay? The fruit of their self-reliance won't save them, see? All right, let's get Hosea chapter 9, verse 16. it said Ephraim is smitten. It said their root is dried up. They shall bear no fruit. Yea, though they bring forth, yet will I slay even the beloved fruit of their womb. See? Talking about these women, man. And that's what's going on right now. Okay? Let's get Ezekiel chapter 17. Ezekiel 17. Verse 7. Ezekiel chapter 17, verse 7. And it reads, it said, there was also another great eagle with great wings and many feathers. And behold, this vine did bed her roots towards him and shot forth her branches towards him, that he might water it by furrows of her plantation. Verse 8, it said, it was planted in a good soil by great water, that it might bring forth branches, and that it might bear fruit, that it might be a goodly vine. Verse 10, say thou, thus saith Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSH power. Shall it prosper? Shall he not pull up the roots thereof and cut off the fruit thereof? See, this is what the Lord gonna do to his people, man. That it wither, it shall wither in all the leaves of her twains, even without great power, for many people to pluck it up by the roots thereof. Verse 10, yea, behold, being planted, shall it prosper? Shall it not utter wither? With the when the east wind toucheth it, that east wind gonna be that thermonuclear fire that's gonna rain down on this bitch. It shall wither in furrows where it grew. See. So that's what's going to happen to the rebellious and Israelites. Verse 10, it says, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. And it reads, it said, yeah, I planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? See, that's how our people is right now to the Lord. Degenerates, straight up degenerates. Mocking and scoffing the prophet, talking shit. Hey man, and then, you know, they treat us harsh when we come out on the highways by. They ain't risking their life to come out here. They ain't doing none of that, but they talking shit. And they gonna be, the Lord they gonna strike them with many whips. You see them, the Lord is, they already sent them at the northern kingdom. They disappearing people, man. These goddamn devils is disappearing people right before our very eyes. These niggas, all they can do is mark and scoff. The women's supposed to learn in silence, and the men supposed to have their ass out here doing what I'm doing. But they ain't gonna do that because they scared. They ain't got no fucking, they ain't got no nuts. They're a degenerate, they're a degenerate plant to the Lord, man. They're an abomination, man, to the Lord. They ain't gonna wish it's coming soon. It's gonna come a time they gonna be going through that shit, man. The Lord gonna send them through it. And then they gonna say, damn, where them prophets at, man? Where them guys at? Because they ain't gonna even know how to move. They too busy marking and scoffing up. Okay? Let's keep going. And believing in pastor pork chop in them Harley houses, in them fucking churches, man, where the Lord commanded us to come out of her. Okay, let's keep going. It said, so in short, those who settle on their leads will face uprooting, loss and judgment, because YAHAWAHSH sees reliance on self or outward beauty is adultery of pride. They appear strong, but they are hollow and cannot withstand the fire of his judgment. See? Okay? Let's keep going. Let's go back to the matter of fact, let's go here. Let's get that cognitive denial look. We're gonna rock there. So what is cognitive denialism? Cognitive denialism is a refusal to accept reality or new information because it contradicts existing beliefs, values, or identity. It is a defense mechanism that can manifest in individuals to cope with mental discomfort, stress, or the need to maintain a certain worldview, common psychological processes that contribute to cognitive denialism include cognitive dissonance, motivated reasoning, and belief, perseverance. How it works. It is a defense mechanism. Denial is a psychological defense mechanism where a person refuses to accept certain aspects of reality, often to protect themselves from painful emotion or stress. It arises from cognitive dissonance. When there is a conflict between a person's belief, and new information or action, it creates mental discomfort, cognitive dissonance. To reduce this discomfort, the individual may deny the new information or reframe it or fit their existing beliefs. It can be influenced by biases. Denial is often fueled by various cognitive biases and motivated reasoning, which can lead individuals to ignore or distort evidence that challenges their view. Example of cognitive denial: health and illness. A person with a substance abuse issue may deny they have a problem, or someone with a terminal illness may deny the diagnosis to avoid emotional pain of facing it. Social and political issues. People may deny scientific consensus on topics like climate change to avoid uncomfortable facts or to protect their identity. Some people also deny existing mental illness as not as noted in Wikipedia. Lack of insight. In cases of dementia or brain injury, a person may have a nausea or a lack of insight, where they lack awareness of their own deceit while simply nausea, anosognosia is different from denial. Denial involves the emotional component of not wanting to acknowledge the problem, whereas anosognosia is a failure of the brain to process the information itself. It said was the first abstract thought of the infant because it involved imaging and alternative options to current reality. He also noted his positive role in promoting independent vote in infant and adolescents. Contemporary theories such as Theodore Norpack and Charles Brenner have defined notion of the psychological mechanism of denial and its subtype, and have struggled to distinguish how it differs from the underlying other psychological defects. Others have studied the effect of denial in different populations, such as cancer patients and everyday clinical practice. Okay, let me see here. It says in everyday clinical practices, it says psychoanalysts and psychologists work with individual patients to determine when denial must be broken to promote the individual's self-acceptance and mental and physical health, and when denial should not be confronted to avoid overwhelming a person with painful feeling. In this ongoing work, the understanding of denial remains at the core of the understanding of human coping and defense. It said the political denial in the